Okay, you guys, so now, here we are. We're in JetBlue. We're on our way to Cuba. So, here's my passport. You gotta get yourself a passport because you gotta leave the country. You gotta explore to see what's going on. Here's my boarding pass. I got a boarding pass. This is my boarding pass to Cuba. I have a 30-day Cuba visa. Okay? Without this right here, you ain't going nowhere. So, here is my passport, my boarding pass, and my visa. And I'm on my way to Havana, Cuba, celebrating my. So, I will keep you guys posted during my entire trip, so you guys can be in Cuba right along with me. Okay?
What up, y'all? So we at the airport, JetBlue, about to try to get something to eat. Where's the wife at? There you go. So our flight is at 9 o'clock?
9:15.
9:15, so we got some time.
But the doors on the plane close at 9 o'clock, which means they're going to start boarding like 8 something. So we got to find some food real quick so we can get back in our places so we don't miss this flight.
So the next update, we'll be in Cuba, Havana, and we'll let y'all know what's going on. All right?
Deuces!
Right up.
Ladies and gentlemen. God damn it!
Let this shit knock. I done turned Havana to Atlanta. Wide very shirts and bandanas. Every time you think it got me, I switch the planner. Bulletproof this radio scanners. Ballin' to they banners. You getting too much bread, they try to jam you. Boy from the hood but got White House clamors. Sorry y'all, I don't agree with y'all.
What up, y'all? We just landed in Havana, Cuba. Cool flight. It was cool. Alright? So we're gonna update everybody once we get off. Alright, peace out. Okay, so we just got off the plane, well, like 30 minutes. And it's like really hectic in the airport.
More than 30 minutes is over.
Yeah, and our driver didn't show up. We couldn't find him, so we jumped in a cab, and we're here in Havana, Cuba, and the gasoline is crazy. So I'm gonna let y'all see what Cuba look like. The gas emission is crazy.
Politicians never did shit for me, except lie to me, distort history. Wanna give me jail time and a fine? Fine, let me commit a real crime. I might buy a kilo for cheap beef. Out of spite, I just might flood these streets. Hear the freedom in my speech. Got an onion from Universal, read it and weep. Would've bought the next to Brooklyn for free, except I made millions off of you fucking dweeb. I still own the building, I'm still keeping
20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 88, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1,000, 20, 40, 60.
How many euros left?
50, 60, 70, 85.
85. And then we got another 500 in American bills.
Yeah.
Okay. The banker in Havana, Cuba.
We almost want to start a revolution. You know, whenever I'm threatened, I start shooting. Catch your body, head to Houston. I'm in Cuba, I love Cubans. This communist talk is so confusing. When it's from China, the very mic that I'm using. Idiot win, the Bob Dylan, the rap music. You're an idiot, baby, you should become a student. Oh, you gon' learn today. Where the fuck have you been? The world's under new management. The new role model, fuck this Zoolander shit, Y'all gon' learn today.
¿Qué pasa, bro? What's up?
So, where are you from?
New York. Hanging out in Havana, man. What's going on? I got now, make money. Now, you ain't the man, then you ain't the man. So this is my man, Che Ernesto Guevara, revolutionary of Cuba, one of Castro's right-hand man. I'm here standing at his joint. That's what's up, that's what's up, that's what's up.
Y'all buy that bullshit, y'all better keep y'all receipts. Obama said chill, you gon' get me impeached. You don't need this shit anyway, chill with me on the beach.
Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today.
Yeah, vultures.
They don't come down and bother nobody, right?
They only eat like dead. You know, this in this area, sacrifice. Still.
This is Santeria.
Right.
Oh, so they killed this thing, so now they're gonna come and eat this up?
Right, because it's dead. They come down and eat it. Holy shit. You're right. Oh, let's go. We'll go by the water for a second. Wow, look. Oh. See, I got you into the stuff.
Bones and everything. We gotta get out of
Oh, slow.
here. Evil spirits out here.
Ain't no evil spirit. You
These
stupid.
bones and stuff out here.
It's only if you think it's evil
Somebody was
spirit.
trying to do something.
They praying to the gods, to ancestors. Wow, we out here. We practice Santeria out here. Come on, you talking about you scared. Where you going? Are you possessed now?
You make a nice picture out here.
God damn it!
Look.
Oh, the elephant's up.
Oh, I see. Nice. All right, so we're on the Malecon right now, and everybody knows for some reason we're from New York. Maybe this is because of the selfie stick I got, but they call me Obama, and they call my wife Oprah. I guess it got something going on. Well, I'm feeling good because I had a couple of mojitos, and this is what's up. We just chilling. It's kind of humid out here, but other than that, we're cool. I don't know, my wife is pretty calm nowadays. Usually, she's the star of the show. Don't want to say nothing.
I'm just enjoying this fight, that's all.
Chilling out. Everybody looking at us like we're tourists, but we are, so I don't care. What up, y'all? In Havana, Cuba, smoking a Cohiba. One of Castro's favorite cigars. So I'm chilling, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good too. Had some drinks, some mojitos, hanging out with some Cuban brothers from the hood, from the streets and stuff. That's what's up, man. We had a good time going around the city. You know what I'm saying? Revolutionary Square, that joint was crazy, yo. Like, just to see Che Guevara, you know what I'm saying? Statue, whatever you want to call it, up against the building, and Camilo. I can never say his last name right because it's like in Spanish, but them brothers was mad revolutionaries. They did their thing. So our job was like a dream come true. You know what I'm saying? Other than Egypt, seeing the pyramids, that was one of one of the highlights of the day. So, as they say, when in Cuba, do what the Cubans do. Smell good too. I'm out. Peace. Check out the Cohiba cigar. This one here supposedly was Fidel Castro's favorite cigar. The story goes, well, I mean, they have different levels of cigars or whatever. They can go up to like $500, but I don't have one of those, but it's pretty cool. The story goes, one of his bodyguards is smoking one of his Cohibas, and he loved the smell of it. And come to find out, the guy, the bodyguard or whatever, had a friend that was growing them in Cuba, and then Castro started to smoke them. He loved them, and then Ernesto Che Cavaga, he started smoking them, and the rest of the crew, they started smoking the Cohiba. I mean, along with other cigars, but this was, they said, was one of his favorites. So I'm here. This joint is looking kind of sweet, hand rolled. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I got a couple of those joints. We got the Romeo and Juliets. They have a big history in Cuba also. I'm not too much on it, but I know these are really good. You know, if you're a cigar smoker, you know about the Monte Cristos. And, you know, I got another box of Cohiba unopened, sealed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up. You know, I gotta get the rum, the light in the dark. And, you know, got some coffee here. This joint smells really good. So they said this is some good coffee. So when I get back to the States, I'm definitely gonna hook it up. Give my brothers and smoke some cigars. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up.
Okay, you guys, so this morning we woke up in Cuba. Yesterday was a long day. I mean, we left New York about, 9:15 in the morning. And from the time that we got up yesterday morning at 5 o'clock, we never stopped moving. So last night, I guess by 7:30, 8 o'clock, your girl was out like a light.
Definitely was sleeping, boy.
I didn't wake up until this morning, about maybe 6 something this morning. But it's totally different. It's fun. I mean, yesterday was just the first day, so we're gonna venture out more today. But
Day two.
day two, yeah. People like to tell you the worst about places, but let me tell you something. We met people yesterday. They were like really, really nice. I think like the funniest part of everything was in the restaurant trying to order food, and they speak little English and we speak like little Spanish. I think.
Well, you know, it's not a big deal to us because we from New York, Harlem. So we used to be with our Puerto Rican people and our Dominican people. And if you can't speak Spanish, you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is.
But it was cool because the lady said, she told me, she said, keep saying it. She said, because if you keep saying it, then I can repeat it. And then that's how I learned it that way.
But we figured it out. We had some good food, man. The food was really
God,
good.
the
It's
food.
crazy.
I've never had shrimps soaked in rum before. Them joints was, oh my God, off the hook.
And I had a mojito with sugar cane stick in it. It was great, man. The joint was.
Let me tell you about
rock
this.
me.
Let me tell you about this guy, right? So,
What guy? Me?
you the only guy in here, right? So usually when we home, he doesn't drink a lot. He may have a Corona here and there, but that's it. So now he gets out here. Now you know everything is like intensified here as far as the liquor and stuff go. It's like so much stronger. So we go to this restaurant and we eat, and he gets a mojito, right? And he's sitting there, he's drinking it. He's like, "Babe, I'm feeling it. It hit me, right?" So by the time
Cuba, boy.
I know where we were at. But by the time he gets back upstairs, so that we can change, when I tell you, your boy is lit. You know what I'm saying? He's in the hallway. He's talking loud and talking stupid. You know what I'm saying? To the point that then he making me mad. Cause listen, you know I'm a diva, and at all times I don't like to be embarrassed. You know what I'm saying?
What I was saying? I was
Something
like,
stupid.
yo, son, I'm in Cuba, son. Do you hear me, son?
He was saying a lot more than that.
Niggas,
Yeah.
we up in Cuba,
And I'm
baby.
like, yo, we in the hotel. It's
Oh,
nice
yeah.
here. You know what I'm saying? Stop acting crazy. He just, so we had to go through that little episode. So when we went out and we noticed that all like the fancy cars, like the old, oh my God, it's such a nostalgia here.
1950 cars.
Like
Yeah, that was
the cars, man, because what it is with the cars are old enough, dated, but they can't sell them. They can't do anything with them. So, I mean, it might be a nice car, but it might have a lawnmower engine in the inside. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
They're like New York American cars with German engines or whatever way they can fix them, but they still look nice. And the gasoline and the smog when you're on the highway,
It's horrible.
terrible.
Oh my God.
Because the emissions hasn't changed since the 1940s and
Jesus
50s.
Christ.
So we have mass when we get on the highway.
And an asthma pump.
It's crazy, man. The gas, the what is it? The smoke from the old cars is
The buses, the trucks.
terrible. Yeah. It was crazy. But I mean, other than that, so we went on. We did the tour in the car,
Right?
convertible pink car, 1950.
And it was nice. But let me tell you how humble these people are, right? So the guy's car, like I said, he get in the car and the door on the driver's side, I don't know if it doesn't open good or doesn't close
Probably
good.
don't.
But like when the guy that speaks English was trying to get in so he can help, they were having like a hard time. So I'm saying to myself, oh, we're not gonna turn a corner and this joke gonna fall out because he was trying to get that door together. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, they didn't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they humble people.
Listen,
Definitely humble.
they don't let stuff like that bother them. Whereas I know if I'd been home in New York, they'd been trying to run to some place and get something fixed, or the guy would been making fun. Yo, man, what's up with your door, man? Your door don't close, man. What's up? Yo, these jokers was so humble. They didn't even care. You know what I'm saying? They were happy. They were carefree.
Yeah, they showed definitely a lot.
Yeah, I mean, they were so willing, just to take you around and show you the stuff. I mean, for a price. Of
Yeah,
course,
we paid, but you kind of can feel like if you're being hustled or not.
Nah,
you from
they
New
was
York.
cool because of
Yeah,
like
you
me.
could feel it. You didn't get that feel from them. You know what
No,
I'm saying? And they knew we was kind of, up on.
I'll
on
fish
certain
out of
things.
water too.
Yeah,
But
it was cool.
it was real nice because like me, I like to ask a lot of questions, and like even if I ask questions, no matter how stupid my questions sounded, they just answered it. You know what I'm saying? They just smiled and kept going.
Yeah.
Then they took us to this place, right? Well, first, like to tell you how crazy I am, like all the trees look like they melted together, right? So I'm saying to him,
Yeah.
I said, how do they melt these trees together like this? He said, what?
Yeah,
I
because
said,
the trees, like, we went towards the forest areas. They took us, and the trees look crazy.
Melted
different.
together.
Yeah, they look mad different in the forest.
oh my God. I said, well, how
So
how
she asked him, right? He said, I don't know.
I was like, how do they melt them together? Like, he said, what? I said, melt the trees together. But it was cool. So speaking of this forest, so this one right here, right?
Yeah.
He still want to get his drink on, right? So they take us up. I don't know.
Into the
I don't
woods.
know what's up with my family, but every time we go someplace, we
wind up
always
in the
end
woods
up in
somewhere.
some backwoods someplace, right?
Forest.
So he takes us back up in these woods with these, I don't know, these like the saddest looking dogs. One dog I thought it was a hyena or something. I don't know what it was. But
Stray dogs.
all these like stray dogs. But we walk up in these woods and it's maybe about 5 people up in there. So the guys like they make the best pina coladas and the best mojitos right here, right? So we decided, okay, we're gonna get one. So the guy said, how do you want yours? Virgin. Because I know that whatever liquor and stuff they got, like I know, it's intensified. And yo, your girl is not set up like that. And I'm out of my element. So somebody got to keep a straight head, and that somebody had to be me. This would, of course, oh yeah, let's try the liquor. So the guy said, drink some. He telling him to drink his mojito down, like to about halfway. Boy, he poured that liquor and stuff in there. The minute he took a sip, it was like somebody turned on the furnace or something. That junk was hot as I don't know what. So we drank them down. The guy was like, "Wow, y'all drink that fast." I'm like, it was nothing in mine. It was no liquor
something
whatsoever.
in mine. I was fired up. But they drank with us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The drinks was on us, so we drunk, had some drinks. I was feeling good.
It was cool. I mean, they was nice people, and then they were like, when you guys, come back today, look us up, we could go out, we could do some more stuff for a price, of course. But they were really, really nice about it. You know what I'm saying? It was like it's more
What
of
about the other forest part, the Santeria?
Oh, we went to the Santeria part, and of course I didn't know what it was all about. But that's where they go in and they make sacrifices and stuff, and then they do their praying and stuff.
So the Africans bring over their religion and stuff like that to the islands. So I mean, Santeria is it's in different islands too. It's in Hades and Cuba. It's in parts of like Puerto Rico and what the Caribbean islands, Brazil and stuff like that, and even in the United States. So and they actually took us to the place where they
do that
pray
stuff,
and do their rituals and sacrifice chickens and stuff like that. So up against the trees, they had African drums.
Yeah.
And they burned, fire and candles or whatever, and chickens, and the sacrifice. Yeah. The dead chickens was over there too. It was crazy, and they had the vultures up above us waiting to eat the food once people leave and stuff.
They
like
say
that.
Vultures. I said it was buzzards. That was
vultures, yeah.
They were like up waiting for people to leave so they could come down and eat this dead carcass and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
It was cool. I thought it was cool because you know what I'm saying, like it was cool. It was cool, but then it got kind of scary.
He talking about. Oh, you know what? He said I could feel it. I said, what do you feel? He said the spirit. I'm like
the spirits of the ancestors in the old ways. You know what I'm saying? Before Columbus came over.
But then, he's feeling all of this. But then when I decided to walk down by the water on the rocks.
Right, because she was scared. We was by the water too, So she just started walking off ahead of me. I thought she was possessed or something. I was like, hey, where you going? You going to jump in the water? It's like,
he's crazy. Because you know what it is? Because stuff that you don't understand or stuff that you're not used to, so like when he's talking about how they go out there and they sacrifice stuff, I'm like, man, we ain't in Kansas no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it was something like totally different. And he was explaining it to us and tell us everything that was going on. I mean, even like as we were getting in the car to leave, I saw people coming in. So this guy had a bag, and I said, hey, are they going in the inside to do that in there? He said, yeah. He said, that's why they have the chicken in the bag. So I was glad he didn't say, do you guys want to go and watch? Because the answer would have been absolutely not.
I wasn't thinking because I would have went back.
To me, that was their little personal thing they wanted to do. So let them go over there and handle their business. It wasn't for us to see, but it's totally different here.
But you can feel the love.
Oh my God. I mean, everybody is so friendly here. Even the guy that's like, he tried to con us. He was like Obama and Oprah.
Oh, the other guy.
Yeah.
Well, see, that guy, he was from Florida. Homeboy was from Florida, so he had his game on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he has a painting talking about the painting.
The
painting is worth $1 million. He talking about, I'll sell it to you for 25.
Right. He said he was from Florida, so then we knew. All right, he's trying to con us. Get out of here, beat it.
You know what I'm saying? Let's pop. What's my thing? Let's blow this pop stick.
Yeah.
So after we did all of that,
New York and Florida, he was from.
Yeah, so, he's a con artist. Because especially if he called us Obama and Oprah, he's a con artist. You know what I'm saying?